Good morning to this beautiful, beautiful new day here. Coming to you from the Gold Coast. How beautiful is it? Honestly. I just had the most loveliest conversation with a lady walking along the beach, Mary Lou. She's lived here her whole life. And I just love being open to meeting new people. And Louis was playing along the beach. Louis and Dave are just walking along there. This is our morning. Truly, no fixed address. Can't beat it. And anyway, she stopped and she's turned around, and Louis and her were having a moment. And I thought, anyway, we got talking, and Mary Lou, she's so beautiful, and she wanted to know about the baby and where do we live and where do we come from and what are we doing, and so friendly. And it reminds me of an audio from Earl Nightingale. Earl Nightingale was one of the founding fathers of the personal development industry in America, and Bob Proctor actually worked with Earl Nightingale, decided to go and work with the Nightingale and Conrad company. Earl Nightingale also wrote and created the Lead to Field coaching program, of which I have a version of that I teach and I take people through. And I remember in one of the audios of one of his training programs, he's talking about a couple who moved to a little town, a new little town, and they were asked, what are the people like? What are the people like around here? And the person's response was, well, much the same as the people were where you last were. And they were looking for a better change. They'd moved to this small little town because the woman wasn't happy where she was. People weren't nice to her. They didn't include her in social functions. And so they moved towns looking for a better reality. And he said, well, the people around here are much the same as the people were where you last were. And I thought it's such a great example of perception and paradigm. And I'm going to be doing a webinar, an online seminar tonight that you can join in, Your Paradigm Power. And he said, Julie, now it's 16 degrees in Victoria. Well, it's beautiful up here in Queensland. Beautiful one day, beautiful the next. And anyway, and it's such a great example of perception and paradigm that it doesn't matter where you are. If you've got a great attitude, you'll see the good in everything. And you'll find the good in everything. And you'll see the good in other people. And other people will smile at you and say hello, and there is good everywhere. And so I think that example of, being at the coast and stopping and talking to people, that was my experience in Brisbane as well. It's wherever I go, you stop and talk to people. But other people would have these experiences and they would be, traveling around to little towns and doing things and be like, people are not very friendly. People don't say hello to me. People don't like me, people don't include me in social situations. It's really got to come from within you. Be open and see the good in everything and have a great attitude. I did a little video in my winner's circle on what attitude is. If you're not in there, go in there and grab that video. Your perception of your reality is going to be your reality. And if you think your reality is good and beautiful and fun and creative and you're living how you want to live, then that's how it's going to be. If you've got a negative perception of your environment or the people that are in it, then that's how you're going to experience it. And a lot of that, 98% of that, is based on your paradigm, how you're seeing things, what you believe to be true about yourself and other people. And as you change your paradigms, as you change your mental programming around relationships, around how you live, where you live, how you love, how you create, what you earn, everything starts to look differently. It's like you start to see the world through a new set of glasses and everything changes for you. You start to see opportunities and resources everywhere when you change your perception of you, when you change your self-image. So I really want to invite you, if you are not registered for my online seminar tonight, Your Paradigm Power, do yourself a favor and get registered for it. We're going to have such a great time tonight talking about this topic. Sharing lots of stories with you, helping you really understand how you can tap into your own paradigm power, because you do have the power to create what you want. But if it's not used correctly, you're going to end up creating what you don't want. and you're going to do it so quickly and so effortlessly when you realize that you can create what you do want, you're like, why did I not know this my whole life? So I really want to encourage you to get along there. Tag someone on this video who you think would also love to come along and tune in tonight. We'll be together for 90 minutes, maybe even a couple of hours. We'll see how I feel. And we're just going to have a great time tonight talking about this topic of how to really unlock your paradigm power so you can live with greater purpose, with greater prosperity. You can earn more money and live a more profitable lifestyle. And you know what I love about earning more money is it gives you more choices. And more choices gives you more freedom. The freedom to really live how you want to live. And the truth is that you can live how you want to live, and you can create what you want to create, and you can have it all. You truly can, but you've got to learn how, and you've got to be willing to grow, and you've got to take the responsibility for doing that, because it cannot happen outside of you. It has got to happen through you. So make sure you're registered for tonight. Make sure that you tag somebody on this video who would also love to be there, and give them the opportunity to come in and tune in. This is a global seminar. We have people tuning in from all over the world. I'm going to be doing it right here from the Gold Coast, living the no fixed address lifestyle, and I can't wait to have you online with me. Have the most beautiful, blessed day, and I'll be online with you later tonight. Bye.